What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your girl Nick, and he's back.
What it do, peeps? Y'all, look, it's been like forever.
It has been. I did not have my partner in crime.
Man, listen, y'all, that phenomena, that thing, that phenomena, that thing is real.
The
It, 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 it,
phenomena got
it,
you.
yeah, it got coronavirus. Yeah, it got, it got you. And then, man, just with the doctor's appointments in and out. Listen, y'all, it's been a battle. But let me just tell you, man, I'm glad to be back on with you. Glad I missed my family, missed everybody. Who we got behind the ones and twos tonight? What we got?
To the see, it's gonna fall. See, I'm done. I am done tonight. Tay is with us tonight.
Tell you what it do.
I didn't do nothing, and it was about to fall. I don't. I listen. I'm still cute though. I'm still cute, and I'm working this green dress today.
Clock it, clock it, clock it.
And I got my hair back. My girl did my hair. I was just like, I got hair. I have not seen my hair since July.
Oh goodness.
I've been in weaves and ponytails.
Oh goodness.
I had not brushed it, combed it, nothing. I've been in weaves and ponytails. What? It look good, don't
Bless your heart and all your parts.
it? Oh, why are we like this? Um. Oh, hey, Kamiko. What's up, fams? We're back. We got a
Yeah,
full crew tonight. We didn't let no snow and ice stop us last week. I went live from the house.
yeah.
I did. Thank you. I made a commitment to you guys. I'm not gonna take off a whole bunch of time this year like I did last year, unless I need a mental health break.
Well,
Um,
that was your time last year. A lot of it had to do with that, so you can't really count that. Sometimes that's necessary. You got to pull aside and you got to get maintenance. It's
that's
necessary.
true,
Yeah, it's
but I
necessary.
don't I don't like not being on. I
I get it. Yeah, I get it because it's definitely when I say just like missed, like and when that time come, when that 8 o'clock hour hit, and you realize, man, you just yeah, it hit different. So I
It
get
hit
it.
different. Like I know I'm supposed to be Wednesday nights, and if I'm not on the mic on a Wednesday night now, and last year was Tuesday, I just yeah. I even mommy has even gotten used to me being late on Wednesdays.
On Wednesdays.
Yeah. So she was like, "Oh yeah, I'll see you after the podcast." So I hope you guys got a lot out of the month of January. Just quick recap. We talked
Come on.
about prioritizing your goals,
Yeah.
how to achieve your goals. We gave you tips and tools. So just remember this: make your goals smart, be specific, make them measurable, make them attainable.
Achievable. Come on. That's right.
Um, why can't I remember R? I can't remember R. And then also make sure you put a time frame on it. Um, you owe it to yourself to be as organized as you possibly can and as intentional and deliberate as you can to reach the goals that you have set for yourself.
That's real.
The Clever Fox tool is what I use and what a few other people have been using too. And always take time to have your time with the Lord so you can stay focused. So I've been missing out on my devotional time, and I can tell because I've been scattered. Um, so just and if you fall off, just get back up and start over.
Real,
Um,
real.
so just be intentional about your goals and yourself and your time and your devotional time. So there you go. So Pat, you suggested that we talk about Black excellence. And I think that's very fitting since this is Black History Month. Of course, they give us the shortest month of the year. Wakanda forever, baby. Wakanda forever.
Hell,
Um, and I really thought about Black excellence as we had talked about it and as I was getting ready for tonight. And um we can live Black excellence every day of our lives. Um it shouldn't be just about Black History Month. You should be striving to be excellent every day you walk this planet. So, what does Black excellence mean to you, sir? And why was it important to talk about it today? Well, this month.
well, thank you. I definitely appreciate that. Again, to everyone that is joining us tonight, welcome, welcome, welcome. We love you. We appreciate you. But if I was to just describe it, best way I can put it, I used this scripture just the other day. It says, "But I say unto you, he that sows sparingly shall also reap sparingly. He that sows bountifully shall also reap bountifully." Typically, when we hear that scripture, it is normally stated in our local assemblies around offering, tithing, giving. But we don't understand that the Bible itself, and I'm just using it as a reference tool tonight, is really, if you look at it, it is a book of principles. Believe wholeheartedly. You ain't got to accept this. This is Patrick philosophy. I believe that God is not a respecter of person, but he is a respecter of principle.
Mm.
And I believe that people will need less miracles if they govern their lives by more principles. The reason why people are always in a crunch, in a rush, and I tell people, you know, your urgency doesn't become my emergency when you have failed to plan and do what you need to do. And so when you talk about Black excellence, and maybe somebody might go, well, how does that have to do with Black excellence? Because here's the reality. Nobody got to the status of excellence without sowing the work that it took to become.
Mm.
I state this all the time, and maybe it's like that on your jobs and your professional work. But whenever excellence shows up, it exposes mediocrity. That's in business, life, and love. Most of us, I tell my son this every single solitary day. You cannot manipulate consequences. I set before you life, death, blessings, curses. Watch this. Choose life. Because if you choose life, it doesn't only benefit you, it also benefits your generations so that you and your seed may live. When I think of Black excellence, to get straight and simplify it after my introduction to it, you will only reap what you sow. And if you sow excellence, you will reap excellence. And excellence, ladies and gentlemen, to me, has to become our standard.
Mm.
It has to become, it's our theme music. You know, remember y'all back in the day when you watched the 70s films and you watched the Mac and you I'm a hustler, baby. And you just, you hear the soundtrack and with the loud guitar with the wah wah all of that. We don't even understand that even though it was portraying an image, it took those people time, energy, and effort to perfect that craft and that skill to show that on camera and film. We this past weekend, I think the Grammys, somebody asked me, "Did you watch the Grammys?" And I said no.
I
And
didn't.
they said, well, why didn't you watch the Grammys? I says, I don't watch the Grammys because the Grammys was not designed to highlight our excellence.
Hmm.
It doesn't show us in a light. Think about it, y'all. The reality is that we have been forced to learn every other culture. And at the same time, they've tried to make us feel like us being us is subpar.
And then they misappropriate all of our stuff.
Absolutely. If you
So,
think about it on the grand scheme of things, I know you was getting ready to interject, but think of it on the grand scheme of things. If you took away Black inventions, Black ingenuity, Black culture, Black cuisine, Black recipes, if you removed it and you took it and it never existed, my question to you is, what would you enjoy? Whether it be from fashion to entertainment to sports to food to style to language to medicine to hygiene to art. What would you enjoy that any other race of people have contributed to the globe that we have? What would you enjoy?
y'all would be messed up. Y'all wouldn't have nothing.
We wouldn't have nothing.
You wouldn't have computers. You wouldn't have
Thank you.
stoplights. You wouldn't
Thank
have
you.
the processes to iron. You wouldn't have ironing boards. You wouldn't have the iron itself. You wouldn't have
Y'all wouldn't have them hairdos.
you wouldn't have hairdos. You wouldn't have. I mean, it it was, eh, yeah. That's why I said you can be excellent every day. Every day you walk this planet, you have the opportunity and you can make the choice to walk in excellence. And I think for me, when I think black excellence, I think about our perseverance, I think about our achievements, I think
Come
about
on.
our resilience, I think about how we represent and how we inspire. I think about how we are authentically and unapologetically black, with
Black.
some of us. Um, and so I think that as you, I would like for you to consider as you ponder this thought of what is black excellence, you stop thinking about all of the famous people, the notoriety, the start thinking back to basics. You are excellent. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. You are here for a purpose. You are here equipped to do wonderful things that only you can
Can
do.
do.
So when you think about black excellence, I want you to consider that you are already excellent.
That's good, Nick.
And when you perform against the things that you know you're wired to do, that's when you are operating against your excellence. So when you wake up every morning, you are already waking up black and excellent because God don't make no mistakes. Just my little 2 cents, my thought process.
When my son, and I started this with him in like pre-K, but even to this day, if you walk up to my son, because it's his default, and say, "What are you?" He'll respond, "I'm a winner." And then I would say, "And winners never what?" He says, "Apologize for being one."
Exactly.
I've never seen anybody apologize for winning. And I think one of the, and y'all may not like me, but I think one of the greatest tragedies that we did was when we got to the place of giving out participation trophies.
I hate that. I hate
because
the passion.
because we didn't want anybody to feel bad for not winning, and we didn't want anybody to feel. And then when you ask the question, but did you do the work?
Mm-mm.
No. Did you study? No. Did you read? No. And you think that you're supposed to stand shoulder to shoulder with someone that missed the parties and missed the outings and missed, but they stayed in and they were diligent. Y'all, the reality is, even when it comes down to college, college doesn't show how smart you are.
Mm-mm.
College shows how dedicated, how consistent. College shows that you gonna put. It ain't about being smart.
Mm-mm.
It's about being consistent and showing up and doing the work.
Somebody asked me if I was Dr. Adrian yet. And I said no, I still have one class. And that degree has taken me over 10 years to finish. Why? Because life happens. I got married, I had a baby, I lost parents, work got in the way. I let everything get in the way of me finishing. But at the end of the day, it is still on my to do list because I am one class away. Why would I give up the excellence of being Dr. Adrian and not finish the one class?
But it didn't get in the way.
No,
May I submit to you just one thing? I want to just because somebody is listening. May I submit to you that when you talk about the achievement of a doctorate, first of all, only 1% of them are earned.
correct.
Only 1%. So when you see people who walking around that have that, a lot of them, there is honorary. But you think of the life skill that you're going to take to that degree when
Hmm.
it is achieved. You think about the the things that you've had to undergo and to undertake, the experience. You just talked about loss. Mm. And nothing, and I really want to, I want to speak this into your life. Nothing that you've gone through is going to be wasted, ma'am.
I get that.
He said, I'm going to make that work for your good. He didn't say everything would be good.
Mm-mm.
He says, I'm going to make it work for good. And there is some way how he orchestrates. Because if the steps of a good man are ordered, then don't you know he also orders your detours?
Yep, he does.
So,
And
so
so,
we're not giving up on the dream is still there.
mhm,
It's not even a dream deferred. It is just that while some people was in a sprint, my dear, you was in a marathon.
I was in a marathon and I'm really looking forward to being Dr. Adrian
You
Nicole.
being who?
Dr.
Who?
Adrian.
Well, you better say Slim Shady. You better come on in there. Who? Slim. Who?
Adrian.
Slim Shady. No, because it's on you. The mantle is on you. The grace is on you to become.
So, I
It's
mean,
on you to become. Come on.
so that's why I'm telling, like, that's why I tell people you are excellent every day. Like,
Every day.
every day
Every day.
you wake up, you get the opportunity to bring your uniqueness to the table. If you choose not to do so, you are taking the blessing away from other people. You were put here for a reason. So, all of this stuff about I'm not anything, I'm not perfect, I don't mean anything, I don't have a purpose. Every morning you wake up, you have a purpose.
Come on. You wouldn't be here if you
You
didn't.
wouldn't be here if you didn't. If your time was up, you wouldn't have woke up.
Do you know how many people you was in a race against just to get here?
Correct.
God, y'all, come on. That's when you think of biology in that degree, y'all. You had to fight against millions.
You had to fight against a million little sperm to get to that one egg.
To get to that one, and you made it.
And you made it. And then when you made it to that egg, everybody else died off because there was no more purpose for them.
And so at the end of the day, you think now that I'm here, that I have to deal with y'all, and life is going to y'all really.
Life don't lie.
We were just talking about this just the other day. Both of us have been through some things in the last couple of weeks that is just like I'm talking knee jerking, get on your face, and I'm hollering like Job. I'm praying Jesus in the Garden of Gethsemane, Father, why have thou forsaken? Like, you start looking at y'all ever had come on, you ever been through something and you start going through your mind and looking, did I do something?
What did
Did
I
I not
do?
did I not Lord, did I not ask for forgiveness? It's like what did do I got an unrepented sin that I need to talk to you about? You start checking the Rolodex because you be thinking like, what is really going on? And I had to tell myself this. Sometimes things happen. It's not a matter of it being bad or good. It's just a matter that it is.
Hmm.
I don't need to have a placement for me to be able to accept it. So here's the deal. If trouble knocks on your door, do me a favor. This year, go on and open the door and invite it in because it's coming back. And whatever this lesson is that I need to learn by the fact that you knocked on my door, I welcome you so that we don't have to take this lesson again. I never graduate to another level until I've passed the level that I'm on.
Exactly. And so when you're to bring this back to Black excellence and the things that we achieve and contribute, um, there are things that only you can bring to this world. So when you decide not to be authentically and unapologetically Black, beautiful, gifted, and you are not giving the world what you are supposed to, and that takes away from the things that you achieve and contribute. Your
Absolutely.
contribution to this world is only can only be done by you. And if you keep running from it, he'll give the vision to somebody else and let them run with it. So I'm gonna take this podcast. The podcast was in my mind before COVID.
Okay.
I took a class, and Sammy will tell you this. I took a class and I was like, "Oh, okay, I'm gonna get it done," and we talked about it, and then I sat on it, and then MD challenged me, and we kept discussing things, and I was like, "This conversation is life changing," and he was like, "Yeah, it really is, it really is." So MD challenged me to move this forward. The thought was always there. The thought was there before we even started. And now this is year number 2. So um you know, I never thought I'd be sitting in front of a mic because I like to be in the background.
Singing
um
in the background.
For real, like even when I was younger and when we were singing,
Yeah.
I never
Yeah.
liked being up front. I liked
Yeah.
being in the background. But could I sing? Yes. It was I forced to be in the front? Yes. Kicking and screaming. I went to the front. I led my songs and had my uncle feeding me words because I always forget words. Um, but even with this, I I'm not used to being out front. It has been such an adjustment for me to be out front. Even when I lost my daughter and I shared that experience on Facebook, the only reason that was shared is because the Lord told me to do it. And I sat on
Wow.
that post for over a week because I was like, I was having a conversation with the Lord, like, I don't share my stuff like that. Like, there are certain things I put out there on social media. There are certain things I don't like. And this is one of those things I was not prepared to share. But in me being obedient to sharing, that changed the lives of some other people. So your contributions are important. There were people who had experienced the same thing that I experienced when I
Didn't
lost
know
my
how to
daughter.
deal with it.
and never
Wow.
told anybody about their experience. But when I posted, they shared that with me. And I had posts telling me that because I shared, they were able to then open up about their experience. So that's why I'm telling y'all, hey T, um, Tam's in the building. Um, and so is Miss Kamiko. Um, eh, your contributions are important. So just always know that when you wake up every morning, you're already excellent. You're already excellent. And anything you do throughout the day either promotes your excellence or deters away from your excellence.
That's defiance. Excellence can be defined as defiance of systemic, historical, societal, generational, financial, emotional obstacles. Any obstacle. That is the reason why we have to redefine what excellence is, because when we say excellence, we got to think of, you know, a Michael Jordan, a Kobe Bryant, a LeBron James, or put an actress in place, put somebody that's significant in place. Y'all, the reality is those who are watching, you have a story, and I'm glad that you shared it that way, because you have a story that if you dare to tell it, you will free somebody that is stuck in a place that don't know how to get out of it.
I'm gonna shout out some of our listeners. So y'all, we've had Tam on here from Inso Apothecary, uh
Black excellence.
Black Excellence
Come on,
three
that's the,
times.
you better go check, look up her.
Yes,
Pull up her site. I said it.
I,
Go pull it up, dag nabbit.
and I'm gonna post it in a minute, but insoapothecary.com and read her story. That is Black excellence. I don't
Changed my
care
life.
what you say. I don't care how you put it. I don't care if you like her products or not, if you into yoga or not. You cannot take her story away from her. That is Black excellence.
Excellence.
Um, I love you too, Tam. Like you don't even, girl, you know I love you. Um, my cousin Terrence is on here.
T.
T's story, Black excellence. The things that my cousin has overcome, the things that he is working to do, and people be sleeping on us in this insurance game, and y'all don't even understand how we trying to free you. We trying to free you, and y'all be messing us up like, well, I don't need that, and what I need that for, and da 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 da, and this and that, and da da da. Listen, and I'm not trying to offend nobody who not like us. White people use insurance to secure their wealth and secure the bag and secure their family and secure their finances all the time. Do you understand that when you have an insurance policy, you now effectively have an estate?
Generational wealth. That is how it. How was Disney built? I dare you to go look it up. Disney was built with an insurance policy.
So, shout out to Cousin T.
Come on,
Or
come on.
TNT. Y'all need to call him. Y'all can call me. Y'all can call Pat. Like,
And
y'all,
Nikki,
this stuff
and
is for
can
real.
we stop putting insurance on a phone, but won't put
But
insurance on
won't
your
put it in
life?
our life. Like, I mean, you insure your phone, you insure your electronic products, you insure your
For
house.
$50 a month, you paying for a phone to get a new screen that you can just go on Amazon
And
and get
buy
another iPhone for $200. But for $20, you can get $50,000 worth of life insurance.
and let's just talk about this. We can invest your money. For
Thank you.
$25, we can start an
Come on.
investment account.
Come on.
So that's why I'm trying to tell y'all, stop thinking about Black excellence or excellence, period, that you have to be some famous notoriety
Thank you.
person.
Thank you.
Um, hey Sandy, uh, wait a minute, cause hey girl, uh,
And with Terrence, let me just plug that 30 seconds while you're there with Terrence. People have to understand that that is when I say overcoming obstacles, because you got to wake up and be intentional about that. Because when you're trying to educate and talk to our people, you get a lot of resistance when you start
yes,
talking about insurance, annuities, Roth,
yes,
traditional IRAs, mutual fund. You get a lot of resistance when you start telling us about how to actually look at your life, like when you need a need analysis, and to
mhm.
see how much it's going to take for you to live after you leave this world. Boy, you get a lot of resistance. So for you showing up every day, sir, and staying committed to that, come on, black excellence.
And I will have my licenses, my financial services licenses. I will have that this year. And what I'm telling y'all is you choose your excellence path. You choose that. Nobody can choose that for you. So that's why I keep harping on every day you wake up, you are already excellent. Every day. And then let me plug my brother Bruce. Let me plug my brother Bruce.
Bruce, Bruce.
So for those of you who I'm putting my little Kirk Franklin at. For those of you who think no, let me stop. For those of you who are looking for
We're gonna start
legal
drug
services,
testing on this show. We're gonna start drug testing on this show.
uh, eh, you know, everybody can't afford to have an attorney on retainer.
Yes, that's true.
And I've been trying to hook a whole lot of y'all up with some legal services, but y'all still stuck on stupid. I ain't trying to pay $2,000 for an attorney just to have them on retainer. If you have services like prepaid legal, which is now Legal Shield, um, y- y'all can have service at your fingertips. But what y'all need to understand is everybody is excellent. Those people that are starting their own businesses and bringing these services to you, that is a form of excellence. That is their contribution to our community. That is their perseverance to educate you. That is their resilience to keep going. Hey Tim, that is their perseverance to keep going when y'all keep giving us all of these dumb butt answers, and I'm trying to clean my mouth up, these dumb butt answers on why you can't do certain things. Um, Tim and Cassandra, perfect examples. They have a number of businesses. They introduced me to some stuff, and I can't wait to get involved. I'll be there next month, sir. Um, uh, and I can't wait. And it's another way to grow your wealth and grow your money and have your money working for you. So, see, I'm surrounded by people in my village that keep me on my hustle and keep me moving toward different levels of excellence
Now,
because you
show them how it
cannot stay
works.
in the same place surrounded by people who don't want nothing.
Now,
Shut up.
testimonial. How did that work with the legal services? You know firsthand. I had a case in the courts. I had an attorney. Did nothing.
And you paid him
And
to
I'm
do
talking paid. When I say paid, I ain't even gonna talk about the amount of money now. Paid. Come to discover nothing. We made one phone call. One. My case. They had already submitted an MSJ, and it had been accepted by the courts to be heard for lack of sufficient evidence. And they were right in their filing because I come to find out that my attorney had did nothing
nothing.
on my case, lied to me for 3 years straight. Oh, we've done this and we've done that, and we're set for trial, and this and so forth and the other, and boom, 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 boom. And y'all, did you know I came to discover? that my attorney had been disbarred?
Well, just take the
Months.
money. Just taking money just to take the
M-
money. Doing
Months.
nothing.
I had been disbarred for months. Legal, that prepaid, I'm telling you, submitted a document that saved my case, was able to then have him removed as counsel, had myself inserted as pro se, had it heard before the court. The MSJ was heard and it was granted, but I was able to submit a document to have my case reinstated. The fight is back on
And see, this is why I'm telling y'all. You wake up excellent every day.
every day.
God gave you people in your village. How many people did I shout out on here? Tim and Cassandra,
Bru-
Terrence,
Bruce
Tamara,
and Tam, come on.
Bruce, myself. The Lord equipped us to bring services to you. The Lord equipped us to bring education to you. Sometimes, how can I say this without? I'm just gonna
You
say
can't
English.
just say it. Thank you. You got you.
Sometimes you operate in deficit because you too stupid to open your mouth, your ears,
Ooh.
and accept the help, accept the knowledge, accept
Did you say stupid?
I did.
With an S?
Hey, cousin.
You put an S on it?
I did.
Like
I
you said the
said
whole word. You said the whole word? Mm-mm.
I did.
You said the whole word.
I
You just
said STUPID.
mm.
Period. Because sometimes we get in our own way. I ain't gonna even say sometimes. The reason you not operating in your own excellence is because you keep getting in your MFing way. You are the reason you are not excellent. You are the reason because you have no accountability to yourself or others. You are the
Mm.
reason you are messed up. I said it, and I'm gonna stand on business because when I was doing my financial services, and yes, Tam, we will do a whole show on the financial offerings. Um, when I was pushing that, y'all couldn't get past the company that I work with. And let me tell you about the company that I work with. I am proud to work with that company. Why? Because they insure family and they change lives for people who otherwise cannot afford it because the system is already built for you not to have your insurance. You can't walk into a Charles Schwab, you can't walk into those big companies unless you have $250,000 worth of net worth. But the company that Terrence and I are with, they open doors for people who don't have 250,000 for us to make an appointment and talk to. And they help you grow your wealth. So y'all just need to stop getting in your own way. And just remember that every morning you wake up, you already excellent. And you make the choice whether you're gonna be excellent or not. Every choice you make throughout the day impacts your ability to walk in excellence or mess up your excellence.
Adrian, you said something that was significant, ma'am, as it relates to our village. Um, and I definitely want to emphasize this in 2026. Please remember, connection is key. Who you're connected to. I don't know if anybody remember these names, but if you don't, have an opportunity to go look them up. Dr. Sampson Davis, Dr. Ramek Hunt, Dr. George Jenkins. These are three young black men that made a vow. They said, we ain't going to be out here in the streets. We're not going to be out here acting a fool. We're not going to be out here. They said that we're going to hold each other accountable and they all shared their visions of success with each other and vowed to stay together and to attend college, and they all became doctors.
Get
Three
us
young
name
black
one
men.
more time.
The names are Dr. Sampson Davis, Dr. Remek Hunt, Dr. George Jenkins. If you go look up their story, those were three young black men that vowed that we will stay together. We're going to lock up. We're going to keep each other accountable. And they did just that. A few years back, I don't know if you remember, they actually was just in the audience, but they attended one of the I don't know if it was may have been the NAACP awards, but they attended one of the Black Award shows, and Jamie Foxx was hosting. Jamie Foxx heard that they were in the audience. Jamie Foxx made them stand up, and he says, "I understand that we're here to celebrate rappers and singers and athletes." He says, "But I want y'all to stand." And you can go pull that clip up on YouTube. And they didn't even know how to take the applause. Jamie was like, "No, you need to receive this. For you to hold each other accountable and become doctors," he said, "that's unheard of." Who are you connected to? Because if I'm connected to somebody that's not going to hold me, you just going to let me be stupid? You just going to watch me self destruct? And you're not going to put forth no fight, nothing to say, "Hey, no, we getting up out of this. We're not going to stay here." What did he said about we? Hey, if we go in the city and they kill us, okay. If we go into the city and we get healed of this disease, and he said, at least we gonna take a chance. And basically, I'm paraphrasing. He says we won't die here, and if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die trying.
I don't. I cannot tell y'all how important it is to have connection.
And all the people that you named tonight, those are connections.
Yep.
That's access. That's grant. That's access. And I'm grateful for that because other people don't have access to Tam. Other people don't have access to Terrence. Other people don't have, whereas they got to schedule appointments. You pick up the phone, you can call, you can text, you got direct access. You can get Tim on the phone. You can get Cassandra on the phone whenever she decides to answer. Yeah, I said it.
I
I
mean,
wish she was still on Martha. I'd go down the street and throw a egg at her door because she don't answer her phone for nobody.
she answers for me. Look, she answers for me.
But
But no,
it's having connections is powerful. It is
connection
key.
is powerful. And when you think about black excellence, the reason people can bite off our stuff all for hundreds and hundreds of years is because we were already wired to
Come
be
on,
excellent.
come on.
We are already wired to be excellent. I'm Tam. No, I just love her story. I'm finna shout this story out too. I tried yoga years before Tam decided to open up her yoga studio. The reason I stopped going to yoga is because I am a black girl. I'm a big girl. I got titties, hips, and ass. My body don't move like my other Caucasian counterparts. My body don't move like they body. So I'm up here trying to do down with dog, up with dog, child pose. It don't look like theirs.
I need you to stop.
I'm just telling the truth.
Need you to stop.
The truth should
Oh,
make you free.
man, that's what it said.
I'm just telling the truth. So when my girl Tam opened up her spot, I felt so much better about the practice of yoga. And before y'all start in on this, but you Christian and you shouldn't be doing yoga. The Lord told me to meditate. The Lord told me to get myself right. The Lord told me to do what I need to do so I don't be going off on some of y'all out here. And I just thank Tamara for creating a space
Wow.
that is inclusive of not just educating us on yoga and properly how to do it, but also just a space that is inviting for people of color, a space
That's
that is
good.
inviting for people with curves,
That's good.
a space that is inviting for people who deal with trauma every day we wake up, a space that is inclusive of being able to take your time, learn the practice, and get it right. So thank you, Tam. Thank you publicly for creating a space such as INSO. Um,
And
and
we're gonna stop letting people define things that was her birth child. That was her birth promise. And we call everything evil. What you know what I learned about the church? And I just want to just throw this in there. People call everything evil until they find a need for it.
Mhm.
Y'all remember back in the day, you couldn't even, boy, if the way them older saints putting a TV screen up in the church, that's the devil. I never forget the older saints that used to tell us that it was the sin to go to the movies at a blockbusters car. Y'all don't know what y'all don't blockbusters. I'm telling my age. When you know, be kind and rewind. Come on now. And
Mhm.
I'm thinking to myself, ain't y'all the same folk? Y'all got cable.
Mhm.
HBO, Hell's Best Offer. Y'all got cable, Sin to the Max. Y'all got all that stuff going on in your living room. You know, Showtime after dark. I ain't the only one. Come on here. But we call everything evil until we find a need for it, and then it becomes acceptance. And so I think, and that's why I said again, me describing black excellence is overcoming those obstacles. Because I'm quite sure that as a black woman doing yoga, I know that she was met with a lot of resistance, and she had to defy that to birth out her dream.
Well, and then, but the misconception, y'all don't even realize that that was a yoga was a practice based in Africa to and amongst our people in the first place. So,
You
um,
can't see. You can't see now. You finna mess up because now you're gonna have to explain why Asian
oh, I know.
artifacts have cornrows. Because they okay. Because we don't know our influences all over the world.
Correct. Correct.
Have you ever seen an Asian with cornrows?
No,
So why statues in Asia got cornrows, people?
I mean, so I anyway, as we close.
In her mind, she just said, "Why are we like this?"
Why are we like this? It is our job
Yes,
to free your mind.
yes.
It is our job to make you think. It is our job to educate you on matters that you might not necessarily know about. And why I'm on it, Black Excellence, go to the polls. It's election time. Y'all need to get y'all butts to the polls. Did you know black people started kung fu? Exactly, Tim. Exactly. Black people started kung fu.
Yes, yes.
But see, that's why I'm saying, like, y'all don't even understand. Buddha had cornrows. Yes, Terrence. Yes. Buddha had cornrows. But see, that's why I'm telling y'all, y'all need to start thinking about black excellence in relation to what your purpose is on this earth.
And y'all heard
Be
what Bruce Lee said.
excellent
Bruce Lee,
every
yeah, Bruce Lee told him, he says, "Watch your words.
day.
Your words are spells. That's why they call it spelling."
Yes. Yes. You have the
What?
ability to curse yourself every time you
Every
oh,
time you
every
open
time
your
you
mouth,
open your mouth. That's words are powerful. Words have meaning. Where don't get up and curse yourself. Don't get up and curse yourself. Let me close. I see I can stay on that for the rest of the night.
but that's
Stop
good though.
cursing yourself. So give them the definition of black excellence again. Well, excellent. Well, yeah, you said it is the
It is
overcoming
defiance.
any obstacle.
Is defiance, whether it is systemic, historical, generational, financial, emotional. You gotta literally defy anything that will get in your way to keep you from becoming who you were designed to become.
On that note, that's black excellence, y'all. And we gonna
Now
talk about black
go be
excellence
it.
all month.
Go be it.
Go be excellent. When you wake up
Go
in the
be it.
morning, when you put your feet to that flow in the morning, you better thank the Lord for making you excellent.
You are human beings. Go be.
Go
Keep
be.
being. Be.
Yoga is union. That it's a safe space to connect with Tamara. You see, this is why she has this business. Girl, you better educate. Terrence, Timothy, all of y'all. See, I love my village. I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. Black people started kung fu. Um, close us out. See, I can't. I have some other things I want to say. Close us out, Pat.
Y'all, this month, this is not going to be a walk down who created the gas mask and invented the stoplight. Um, we know that. Our little baby is going to be doing this in school all month. But what we really want to highlight is the fact that those of you that watch, those of you that tune in, those of you that listen, you have an untold story. But what nobody knows is what it took for you to achieve and to become.
Mhm.
And that defines the excellence that is in you. Again, I want to leave you with the same way that I would leave my son every day as he goes to school. And I would look at him and I would say, "Hey, I love you." And he would turn and say, "I love you too." And I said, "What are you?" And he says, "I'm a winner." And I said, "And winners don't what?" He says, "Apologize for being one." Don't apologize for the dreams, the gifts, the talents, the things that are burning at your core that you just got to get out of you. But we do pray for connection, for opportunities, for advancement, for promotions, for God ideas that is going to allow you to be in the right place at the right time to be heard. And everything that you never thought that you imagined you would become, it would happen before your own eyes. I wish you the best. I wish you the greatest. I wish you everything that He has said that you are. And I grace you with every tool that you need to become it. Y'all go carve a trail, blaze a path. You can have something that no one is interested in and be on the main thoroughfare and no one will stop. But you can have a product that everybody wants and be hid in the woods and they will carve a trail to get to your door.
Mhm.
Be excellent, not because you can, but because you are. We love you.
We love you. Same time, same place. We see y'all next week. Peace.
Peace. Tay on the ones and twos.